The first point is that the Quran always described the earth as a bed that Allah spread out for us. That sounds so comfortable, doesn't it? This is repeatedly mentioned in over 12 instances. Now, Muslim apologists want to make excuses and explain that this merely means that the earth was spread out for us so we can walk on it. So it is plain to us to walk on and build on. It doesn't refer to the shape of the earth. But that doesn't make any sense. There is absolutely no point in saying that Allah spread the earth and made it a bed when talking about this. The earth is a gigantic, round, solid object that we can live on as it is logical. There is no spreading or anything that needs to be done for a round and solid spheroid to walk on and live on. There is no spreading here. There is no such thing. It is just a round object and you walk on it. Allah spread the earth and made it a bed, which sounds like this, not like this. In over 6 instances, the Quran even says, often after describing that Allah made the earth a spread bed, that Allah put firm mountains into this earth. It even explicitly describes these mountains as pegs or spikes. So the Quran's author claims not only that Allah made the earth a bed and spread it, but also that He put mountains as objects into or onto this earth, when in reality mountains are the ground that we walk on. When Muslims argue that this spreading and making the earth like a bed simply means that Allah made the earth plain to walk on and not bulky, they completely miss or ignore the fact that an unspread earth would be a mountainous earth. Yet the Quran clearly says that mountains were separately placed into the earth by Allah after He made the earth as a spread bed, which is highly scientifically ignorant on such an extreme level. I can't believe we're talking about this. It also says that the heavens were created during this creation by the helpful Allah. In one instance, it says that the earth was finished, and then Allah turned Himself toward the heaven and made it 7 heavens. Now, where exactly are those heavens in all this? Is the entire vast, seemingly endless universe that we see around us the first heaven? Since the Quran says that's where the stars are. It's funny, according to the Quran, Allah actually created the heavens in only 2 days, while creating the earth and everything in it in 4 days. Why are we given a number of days anyway? And why and how did Allah create this endless, vast universe in 2 days? But this tiny, insignificant planet in 4 days. The Quran doesn't describe our spherical Earth, otherwise they would have mentioned outer space, the vast universe, galaxies, stars, other planets, or just simply our solar system and how it is arranged. Some Muslim apologists would come by and say, well, just because the Quran is silent about these, it doesn't mean it's wrong and ignorant. Yeah, Muslims can tell that to themselves. It's strange, however, that the Quran can never stop talking about the moon and the sun and how they chase each other, and the stars above that could possibly fall down on us, and the sky which Allah is holding up, and the night and the day and how Allah has arranged everything. What the Quran describes is water. Everything was water once, and Allah's throne was on the water, according to the Quran itself, that most Muslims don't properly read. Seriously. On a plain reading, if we read the Quran as it is, this is the world that the Quran describes. If you didn't know what the world and the universe actually look like, and you only read the Quran, this is what you would understand. And that already tells so much it couldn't be clearer. But nowadays, now that we know that this is not what the cosmos looks like, Muslim apologists take all these numerous Quran verses and reinterpret them, trying to make us think that the Quran was not only not inaccurate about the cosmos, but that it also accurately described it. And the cultures that adopted Islam merely shaped and changed Islam with time, according to everything they learned. When they learned something new, they simply reinterpreted what Islam says, because they couldn't abandon it or change it. It is very commonly known that Muslim astronomers mostly believed in the old Greek Ptolemaic model, the geocentric model of the universe, where the Earth was falsely assumed to be the center of the universe, and the planets, the stars, and the sun were revolving around the Earth. Think about it. If the Quran did actually accurately describe the universe, the world, and our nature, as Muslims today often want to claim. Then why did Muslim astronomers, of which Muslims today are so proud of, actually believe in a completely false model of the universe and support that with the Quran as undoubtable proof?